Good morning everyone. Today I've decided to come back out to Hogan Track. The main track's up that way, and we're heading back down there again. We're out the other end of the gully. There's a grass tree, I don't know, grass tree forest or stand or whatever you call it. But then 500 metres from that there's another track that heads off, I think, southeasterly side of Bluegum, but there's no track heading to it, so we're just going to go bush bashing and see if we can get to it or not. If we can get to it, fantastic. If we can't, I'll just turn back and maybe do something else, or it might just be a short video. Been a little bit of rain last week, well, a lot of rain. I think last weekend this area was just covered in cloud and it rained for pretty much 24 hours. Humid weather, mid 30s, sometimes a little bit up north it was 40 odd degrees, so this is probably the first day it's been decent enough to get out again. Anyway, we'll see what happens later. Hooroo! Definitely did have a fair bit of rain here. This little creek or gully, last couple of times I've been here has been totally dry, and now there's still even a bit of water flowing in it. So yeah, certainly has been a bit of water. And of course we can't forget the cockatoos giving me the irrits. But anyway, you can see how the water's come down the hill and moved all the leaf litter around and made little piles and rolled rocks. So there's definitely been a fair bit of rain out here. Even up this side you can see these little piles of leaf and sticks where the water's come down and they grabbed onto a rock and then it's just piled it up. And we definitely did have a lot of flow. And now we've got to go up this hill. Welcome back, it says. And back up in the grass trees again. Just do a quick spinny spin. Now one thing I have noticed is there is that, and I don't know if that's a track marker or not. I've noticed it a couple of times, so having said that, the direction I want to go is straight through there. Now the map, I've put a marker on the map to where I want to go. You can see the marker on the right hand side of the screen there, and on the left hand side the little arrow's just hidden behind that little circular part. So it's roughly 500 metres, and there's a track on the other side that you can see the red line. That's where I want to get to. That's what I want to try to find. Yeah, I could walk down Bluegum, but you know, what's the fun in that? So I'll just head out this way and follow the directions that the GPS has given me. Who knows, there might be an actual track out here. I did hear kangaroos before, but you know, they took off. They weren't hanging around. I know there is a bit of a valley in between here and where I want to get to. But depending on how difficult that is depending on whether I can get through it or not. We'll soon find out. I'm about halfway through from where I wanted to get to. Yeah, come up again with this little clearing. Grass trees are kind of finished. Just over there, about, I don't know, 20, 30 metres away. Just come into a little, I guess it's a little saddle in a way. A little bit of a cleared area. It's a bit of a bush bash through. Not difficult, but just awkward in places. And we'll keep on going in this direction. See where we end up. Definitely a gator walk. A little bit of wind too. Something different for today anyway. It's been pretty good. What is amazing, the direction you think is right is usually pretty much wrong if you haven't got something to guide you. Thought, oh yeah, I'm going in the right direction. Looked at the GPS and it was 90 degrees to it, so yeah, so easy to get lost. And luckily I haven't been so far. No more grass trees. A couple of dead ones. Ah, look, here's the road. And someone rocking along it. Very good. Oh well, here we go. Running his dog. That's cool. That's lazy, but cool. Oh, oh dear me. Oh, running his two dogs. That's funny. Good on him. Well, now that I've made it to the road, this is Bluegum here. Just need to find the other track entrance and we'll be off and running. So best I put this away and get my phone out and have a proper look where we are. That wasn't too hard. There's even a parking spot here if you really wanted to. And there's a trail. Rightio. I wonder if, yeah, anyway, it might go through. Maybe if I come back this way I'll follow it. Maybe that's for another day. But for now, I'll get the phone out, have a look at where I am, and see if I can find the track on the other side of this. Bit of a view down the main road. It's Bluegum Track. I found a bit of a parking spot here. So I found the track. Parking spot's probably 20 metres north of it. And where I come out the bush was maybe, I don't know, 100 metres down that way. But here's the track. It's got no marker plate on it anymore. Whether some idiot stolen it on it, I don't know. But it is still on the map. Hasn't got a name that I can see. And it's time to have a trundle down and explore it, I guess. This is the one I've wanted to look at for, I guess 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. Saw it on the map and thought, oh, I might try that. Funny about that. Good thing is, I know them bloody cockatoos squawking. Completely new area. It goes down into a valley, loops around, and I think it joins back up on Cameron's Road, which brings you onto O'Brien's Road, off of the Gisborne Bacchus Marsh Road. And is that for a memory that doesn't work? Considering I was saying flipping feather top when I was on Sugarloaf. Idiot. I'm thinking this might be a little bit of a trail bike or a mountain bike type of a track, to be honest, from what it's looking like so far. It's got some nice views out there. I wish these things had a really simple zoom and whatever. You can hear some currawongs. There it is. Crow in the background. Happy with itself, or maybe not. A few cockatoos. Coming this way. There he is. Don't know if you can see him in the camera. Geez, they're noisy bastards. There's the track winding up through there. A little bit of a look around. You can just see the road, 100 metres or so. Pretty flat so far. There's wandered down into a gully, so we'll see what that's like. It's actually twin gullies, I think, on what the map looks like, but made a proper sign for that. No mucking around there. And if you don't like walking up hills, you definitely don't want to be coming down here, because you know what happens when you finish it. You've got to go back up. Butterflies everywhere. I wonder if the person that discovered butterflies first named them. Oh look, that's fluttering by, so they call it a flutterby. And then the other person that wrote it down was dyslexic and called it a butterfly. Yeah, pretty stupid, but anyway. Yeah, definitely trail bikes. There's some tracks of them. The track's still pretty good. It's not cut up. Started off at about 6 degrees when I started walking. It was pretty chilly. I don't know what it is now, possibly 10, but I wonder what the time is. It's 10 to 8. So I started this around 6:30, I guess. Roughly 6:30. Hour and a half to get here isn't bad. Through the bush. I think round trip, if I go back onto the track past the grass trees, I'll end up being about 10 and a half kilometres. If I come off of this and go back onto Bluegum, it'll be about 9 and a half. But now I know that there's a car park here to do the big loop. No problems, just park in that little cleared area and wander around in here. Oh, prickly. Top of a hill, rocks. Never fails. Yeah, more grass trees. A lot of dead ones. Some big ones too. They have got a disease out here. I think it's called cinnamon fungus, and it kills them off. The good idea between walks, especially in different areas, is to wash your shoes. Get all the crud off the bottom of them, and start with a fresh set, so to speak. That way it stops all the cross contamination of different areas. And down we go. Wow, this one's like going through a tunnel. Yeah, the track is a bit dug out in some spots. It's not too bad, you can pretty much fit both feet in them. more larger grass trees here. Well, we're about to head down into the valley. It should be water down there. I hope there is. Be good to see. 90% of the track, or 85% of the track is probably so far has been downhill. Very few flat spots apart from when you go across a little ridge. And 100% sure that the rest of this is going to be 100% downhill. That zigzags backwards and forwards, so not a bad walk. I'm not sure if yeah, very narrow in places. You definitely need walking poles, I reckon. It was easy though. There's a couple of clearings that you can have a little break at, even if you just walk down to go through all the grass trees and have a look at them. This looks to be a lot rockier, which they usually are going down into the valley. There's a creek at the bottom. I'm not sure what it's called. And then it crosses that, goes straight up another hill, over the top of that, then down into another valley with a creek. But I won't be doing that one today. Now, I don't think any bikes have been down in this part. You never know though. Just have to pick your way down slow. And walking poles definitely would help you if you use them. I never have, so I don't think I'll start now. Rightio. Track goes, must be this way. Yeah. Oh, we're getting steep now. Oh. Good O. Shaly crap to walk on, so slippery. Yeah, it's definitely hard work coming down here. Probably be easier, don't sing it, probably be easier going up. Because if you fall forward, hopefully. Not tumble down like a rolling stone. too bad. Frogs down here, so I'll just keep a lookout for some snakes. They're always around for an easy meal. Oh dear me. Oh, we're at the bottom. No water. Goats. here's a little stream. See a bit of water running out for the size of it. With a slippery rock or six. Yeah, I think this might be break time and something to eat. So after a little bit of a search along the creek, I found where the actual track comes down. Pulls through here, goes up the other side of the creek over there. When I made my way down into the creek before, it was I guess it was an animal track. But the map actually looked like it went along the creek, so I followed the creek and found the track itself. I'll just do a little wander up. Yeah, there it is. Just wander along it a little bit. Have a look at where it goes. Gold diggings, I reckon. Down there, another couple of holes. Couple of holes here, through there. For sure. There's even a nicer little spot. I might sit here and have something to eat. The same creek, just comes in from a different direction. And of course you've got these noisy bastards up here. Time to take a little break and then head back and see where that track actually does come out from. So while the kettle's boiling, and that's where we are. So you can see the red dotted line, which is one track from the left, and the other red dotted line goes back up that way and does a big loop right around, which when I do the video I'll put a map of where it goes, but one day I'll do it. But lovely little spot. A lot of big trees around, you wouldn't want to stay here too long. Some gold diggings. Yeah, nice little spot to just have a rest, listen to the frogs and have a cuppa. Get a little bit of energy back and take off back up the hill. Didn't see the goats, heard them, but we didn't see them. I don't know where they went. They probably heard me and went the other way. I'll just have a little wander up here while the kettle's boiling. Lots of dragonflies. Had me coffee, something to eat, something to drink. Obviously the coffee had a hydrolyte, so yeah, nice little spot. Pretty steep cliffs straight up. Big trees right over the top. Which I'd say weren't there when the old timers were looking for gold in the 1850s or whenever they were in here. Probably nothing here at all. They were definitely digging. Got one that hole maybe. It's turned into. Yeah, they were definitely digging through here a little bit. Digging down to see where the river rocks were on the creek bed, I guess. We'll walk out of here now and see where that track joins up. That's the same creek we were just having a break on. Just through the other side. Let's see where this track joins up to the main one. Wow, not here, that's for sure. I'm guessing it used to go through there, and then that happened. Righto. Oh, that looks like a track. Kinda. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, not really, but it's there. It's pretty steep. Yeah, look at that old big bugger. Don't think it was the one that dropped everything, but oh yeah. Yep, here's the track. Yep, bang. Over it went. Fair enough. Definitely didn't come down this way. I reckon went down there. Not much different, but didn't know the track went off to the right like that. So now if you're watching it and you want to walk it and you have to go back up that mongrel hill, at least you know you get down to this spot and you take a little right hand turn and then another right and go across the little hill just down there. Which I thought for a minute the track was going to have to come up here. Bloody hell. But no, it just goes around a little bit then up. Nice little area though. Very bushy. Sounds a bit strange, but some places you get to and it's not what you expect in the bush. This one kind of is. And up there is where we're going. It's not too bad. Could be worse. Could be raining. Could be 36 degrees. But other than that, it's fairly good. Just take it nice and easy. I might even do a have a look at what sort of angle it's on, just for interest. It's probably 25, maybe 30. Anyway, I'll do that other track one day. This is probably the last walk I'll get in before Christmas, because Christmas is next week. So I guess this is a Christmas special. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. And that's all you're getting. I'm loving it at the moment because I've got 2 batteries now. I used to have to ramble on sparingly because I didn't have enough battery power to last a full walk. Now I have, so you're going to have to put up with this rubbish. Whoop. Can you hear the goats? Yep. They're up that hill there, right in front of us somewhere. I don't know where they are, but I haven't seen them, and that's the second time I've... Oh, there they are. Oh, is that one? No, I don't think it is. I thought it was from in. I saw something move on the side of the hill. They're amazing. The foot... Oh. Anyway, enough of this. Time to head back up the hill. Just finished coming up that thing. Oh, I think the highest gradient was 41 degrees. The majority of it was 39. Every now and then you got a 41. So not too bad. Fairly easy. Across the way up there is the Gisborne Bacchus Marsh Road. You can see that, maybe you can see the houses in the distance. But yeah, there's a couple of valleys in between. And there's 2 tracks between here and that road. There's the continuation of this one that we were on, which goes basically around the next range, or the next hill, goes up all the way to Cameron's, and then you've, sorry, not all the way to Cameron's, all the way to O'Brien's. Then you've got another one that's lower, which the track joining that is, oh, I guess it's another K and a half that way down Bluegum, and yeah, it's more, I think it's more of a fire trail rather than a mountain bike trail bike track. So there's 2 of them to go, and to do a round trip of them, it's probably 15 to 20 k's, I think. Which that'll probably be a next season one once the hot weather goes again around March, April, May, I think. Part of someone's bike. Of course, we'll just leave it here. Yeah, let's just... The people obviously use the track. It'd be hard riding a bike down there though, geez. You'd slide all the way. Yeah, anyway, back to the tracks. Probably both of them, you got a 15 to 20 kilometre loop. So I'm thinking when the weather, the weather's starting to heat up now, when the weather starts to cool down, then I'll get out and do that one. May even be one that you stay overnight on. Don't know. But all in all, this is a pretty good track. If you don't mind going up and down hills, it's nice. It's a nice workout. It's good just to explore places you've never been. And there's bugger all cockatoos over this side for some reason. So I'm thinking I'm not going to go back through down to Hogan Track. I reckon I'm just going to walk along the road at Bluegum and leave it at that. Don't know if you can see them through the trees there. There are a couple of black cockatoos. No, they're not going to come back. One of them was just sitting on a tree just up there. You can get the camera out in time. Well, I got to hear him anyway, maybe see him. I'm not sure whether the camera picked him up or not. Hope so. I can hear him still. A bird in the bush there. Oh, this is a bit of a awkward bit. Whew. Wow, relentless uphill. I don't mind going uphill. When it never stops. I'm keeping this thing running so you can really see what the track's like. Hopefully I'm not puffing like an old bull too much. A lot of dead grass trees here. You know, one thing I have to say, I've probably done just over 700k since April around this area. Bought a brand new pair of trail runners, Hoka Speed Goat 5, and they've been brilliant. Yeah, just starting to show signs of wear now, but the only time I've ever slipped is when I've been an idiot, and well, when I've been an idiot. So they have unbelievable grip, and to be able to do that many Ks out here, you know, gravel roads, sharp rocky roads, as you see the climbing up the hills. The only thing they're no good at is the water. You've got very slippery bottoms when they get wet, so they're no good on rocks, and well, they're not waterproof. Although you could wear waterproof socks. There's plenty of them around. So I want to try. I think it's Brooks Cascadia. I want to try the new ones of them, but I trust these Speed Goats so much that do you change and not have the same confidence in the shoes that you did have? Not too sure. Something I have to think about. They're light. Once you tie them up with the ankle lock way of tying them, they're even comfortable going downhill, because your feet can slip forward in them, because they're not leather, they're just synthetic, and it's a very light mesh. But yeah, once you figure it all out, I've never had a blister. I do wear a pair of liner socks and an outer pair, which pretty much will stop the blisters 90% of the time, as long as your shoes fit right. But I can't say enough good things about these shoes. And the best thing about them, I got them on special, half price. Winner, winner. Something's out there in the bush, I don't know what it is. Wallaby, I reckon. There's some currawongs up in the tree. Don't know if you can see them. Yep. They're rather quiet. Usually hooting and hollering a little bit. And we're back into the butterflies again. They seem to like the tracks. Oh, this is an uphill one. Whew. Forgot how steep some of these hills are on this side. Whew. And long. Oh, and it's still going. Not too bad though. I forgot how steep some of these hills are over here. Bloody hell. And they go forever. Especially this one. I think it's about 2.5 k's and 2.3 of it is uphill. Oh, bit of a view out there. Not sure which way that is, probably looking towards Melbourne, I guess. Werribee. Oh. It's just lucky that I run 2.5 k's a night on a treadmill. Do 20 minutes, 2.5 k's every night except Wednesday, and before I'm coming out on a walk. That keeps the fitness up a little bit. Kind of find it boring walking on concrete paths around my area now. I'd rather run, get it over with and be done with it. One day on one of these hills, I'm going to put the bloody camera down. I'm going to do one of them stupid shots of me walking towards and walking away, just to show you how steep some of these are. And why I call them stupid is you've got to put it down, you got to walk back out of sight, you got to walk past it, you got to go back and get it, then you got to walk up to the area you were at in the first place. Well, it's not silly, but it does make sense to do something that's hard work 4 times. Whew. I'm whinging about the hill, but I love it. I love going uphill. Get up the top, a small break, and off with the jumper. Whew. Bye, Jingos. Oh, holy crap, Batman. Oh, there's that sign in the tree again. Oh. Near the road. Oh. Oh, a bit of real-time recovery there. Don't wear a heart rate monitor. I reckon it was up around 180. Back down pretty normal now. Almost got my breath back. Oh, there it is. I found you. You know that little feeling when you take a big breath and you can hold it. You're not struggling to keep it there. I've just got to, I suppose, what's that, minute and a half after coming up that hill. Oh, a big hole in a log. Oh, we're back at the road. How good's that? So where we come out, down that way, I'm not going back in. I'm just going to walk along the road to the car, see how long that takes. Have a little break here, have another drink. Oh, that was relentless. And take me jumper off and cool down a bit, I think. It's a little bit warmish. Cheerio. Yep, here we are on the road, had a little break. Took off my gaiters, took off my jumper. Feeling good now, feeling nice and cool. So there's the track. What would I class it out of 10? Probably an 8 for pure walking and a bit of a challenge going up that hill all the way back. Grass trees are beautiful, even a little creek. Well, I'm happy to announce battery number 1 just went dead and I've been able to put a second battery in. Hallelujah. So, back to what I was saying. It's pretty good. I reckon it's an 8. If you want to do the whole thing up through the grass trees, you can have a look at the Hogan Track video where I did that, and it shows you all about that. But yeah, there's a bit of bush bashing, and you do need some navigation equipment to be able to do it. But or you know, you'd even park on the side of the road here, just drive up Bluegum. I would suggest driving up Bluegum from the Cameron's Road end, because the end from down in Bacchus Marsh, it's a really long drive on some really narrow road, very steep too. Yeah, well, you can park there. Not a bad place to park, and just walk to the track and go down it, even if you wanted to do a loop, which at some stage I will, like I said. But anyway, thanks for watching everything this year. It's a bit of fun. Haven't been able to do an overnighter this year, but I'll definitely be able to do one next year, I'm hoping. I've got a bigger pack coming. I've got a sleeper mat now. I just need to decide what sort of a quilt I'm going to get, because I'm not going for a sleeping bag. The pack's a 50 litre, so that's big enough. I would have been able to fit everything in the 35, but it would have been a bit of a stretch. So, doesn't hurt to have a cruisy bit of a walk back to the car. Hopefully no idiots come around on bikes or cars. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I reckon I'll be chatting to you in the new year. Hope everyone has a great Christmas, a happy new year, and look after all your friends and family, because they're the only ones you got. Cheerio.